Feeling a little better?
Not really.
Understandable. I mean, she's sick, so you got an extra level of cantankerous.
Yep. She just wants her mommy. So they could go get shade by the woods there. Significantly cooler. I imagine it's a little scarier though.
Yeah.
Here they can see what's coming. It's tough because we have these like 90-degree days,
Mm-hmm.
and then it got down to the high 30s at night the other day. So it's
There's not really consistent.
yeah, and I don't blame them for not shedding as much as they could. It's confusing.
Yeah.
They were shedding quite a bit there for a while. We had pretty consistent hot days, and then it dipped again, and we were in the 60s and 70s as a high, and getting cold at night. And they kind of stopped shedding.
It'll level out again for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Put their little face to the grass.
Yeah.
I believe that's Dot.
And that was one of the lambs, right?
Yes. This year's lambs were Coco and Dot, twin ewe lambs. Trix, which was a single ewe lamb, and then we had Finn, another single ram. I think that's the one we're going to keep for breeding next year, or actually in a few months from October. And then Curly, which also a single. They all came from first-time ewes. And Curly's pretty big, but he also has gotten out a couple of times, and he's got horns. I don't think we're really interested in either of those. He doesn't display the traits of the Barbados black bellies very well, at all, actually. So he's pulling out some of the traits that we're not interested in. I think he'll be dinner when he gets a bit bigger.
Makes sense.
About 2-3 months from now.
Do you have a butcher in town that does stuff for you?
I believe there is, but I have not investigated too much. I think we're going to do it here.
Okay.
Just give it a go. Can't be too hard.
No, can't be too hard. Oh, you weird looking bug. hell are you? It's like, kind of looks like a turd, a striped turd.
I don't know, some sort of fly, I reckon. The original plan was to harvest Big Daddy a couple months ago,
Mm-hmm.
but he's such a good ram. I don't want to. We're gonna give him another year and see how that goes.
That makes sense. Yeah. Harvested some of the other ones I see. No?
Nope, we haven't harvested any yet.
I thought there were more.
Nope, we had we started out with full butt, half butt, Big Mama, and the ram Big Daddy,
Hmm.
and Little Pretty.
That's right.
Um,
In my memory, there was a significant amount of sheep coming at me. But,
yeah, no,
over dramatized.
5.
Yeah,
For 5. Little ones.
yeah. Yeah.
They move faster. Big Mama was a yearling, I think, when we got her, something like that. She was not. It was not her first year. She had lambed before, and we wanted some older sheep to keep the lambs at bay, teach them what to do.
Right.
Not that they needed a lot of teaching, but having an adult ewe around was helpful in keeping them together and in the paddocks and
Keeping them safe.
keeping them safe. Yeah, I mean, lambs are small and subject to predation, and Big Mama did not let that happen. Not that we have a lot of predators here, but you know, there are coyotes and whatnot. In theory, I know some of the neighbors have complained about it.
I heard about your chickens.
We lost all our chickens a couple of times. I think that was raccoons and fox. Neither of which are a real threat to sheep. I don't know, but that plan did backfire a little bit because Big Mama turned out to be our most skittish sheep, and it kind of took the whole flock away from us and made them more feral, if you will. Not that they're terribly feral; they'll follow me around, go from paddock to paddock. But you know, you're not going to pet them or anything like that.
Yeah.
Not that I really want to. It's just a lot easier to keep them if they are not dependent on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't want your ram to see you as
Competition.
or a friend, really, because then you know they headbutt their friends and play.
Right.
Not that he's terribly afraid of me, but you know he keeps his distance.
Well, and if you're petting them and things, you get emotionally attached, and it becomes harder to, or at least for me, it would be.
Sure.
Become harder to eat.
They just nap the day away, trying to stay cool.
Yeah.
And then in the evening they'll get out, do their thing. They've knocked down this paddock quite a bit already. Since see, they went in here Friday evening, and it's now Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So couple of days. Sunday morning. I guess it's noonish. Morning's a stretch. Yeah, it's 12:04. Afternoon.
So what happens when they knock down their paddock? Do they just...
And we're gonna just move him to the next one. So that we'll keep him in here for almost a week, I think. This one's pretty big, and there's a lot to eat. They haven't been in here since February, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we opened this up in February of last